Hello, hello, hello everyone, NegroVMX here, and welcome back with more Dragon Quest VIII. The legend continues. Alright, so we actually want to go back up to the Godbird's Eyrie, which I believe I have to fly there though, right? Let me see. I mean it... Yeah, I think you have to fly to the Godbird's Eyrie. But, before I do that, I need to heal, because it's a matter of VIII really not having any magic left. So I'm going to go back to MP2. Yeet! Oh, and before I even do even a little bit of walking, let's go. I got that whip. I want to put that in the pot with this Urn of Saint's Ashes. So let's see. We got Demon Whip, and I got to find Saint's Ashes. Do I even remember what it looks like? There we go. Alright, so that's the last bit of business. From Dark MP2. I just read what you said about the Princess and the Frog thing, and you know Chud's big mad about that, right?
Oh yeah, I've been hearing about it since this weekend.
I remember when they announced that they were going to be phasing out the old theme and doing that, and they were like, you know, you're destroying our childhoods, our racist childhoods.
Somebody posted that they were going to go... They were at Disney World with their father, and somebody mentioned that, and it was like... Yeah, it's just an old artifact they're getting rid of, and it's like, yeah, but it was a nostalgic one. He just turns to him and goes, nostalgic for what?
Flying through the air is so wonderful. You know, I always dreamt
That was
of
a good
becoming
point.
a bird when I was little. This was before you came to the castle.
She's like, flying through the air was wonderful, and I'm like, thinking, yeah, but you were being clutched by talons of a giant bird. It had to be a little scary.
Every day.
And you're a horse.
I didn't have anyone to play with. That's probably why I dreamt of having wings. I'd be able to fly away whenever I wanted. Even with the curse, being able to turn into a bird and fly through the sky is like a dream.
You ever notice a theme in JRPGs that it's always like royalty is always like, wow, being a royal sure sucks.
Do you think we might turn into a fish next?
It's not a great guess.
I hope not. I hate the ocean. Why? Because I'd sink like a stone. I can't swim.
What bizarre. What a bizarre conversation with her. I hate the ocean. I'd sink like a stove. Well, in your horse form, you could probably swim. Horses can swim, right?
Not very well.
Not very well. I thought they were pretty good swimmers. I guess not. Where am I going? Straight through here. Okay. Boy, I was getting tired of the grayscale shit, so I'm glad we're back.
Finally.
So they're selling the water so that you can have the, you know, not only the water from that, but this is the racist water, right?
Keep it with your Gamer Girl best water.
Alright, where is the thing? It's probably sitting in the bag. There's the soul stone. Can you hear me, 8? The controls for my bird form differ from those you use for walking around on the earth. If you ever need help, press circle and I'll explain I'll figure it out. Now that you can fly, you'll be able to reach locations you couldn't travel to before. Now let us find the elusive Rapthorn. This fucking song from Dragon Quest III. I never get tired of hearing it. There's the Godbird's Eyrie. Whoa, okay, that's the spinny button. Alright, I'll press circle. What's the landing button? It's triangle, okay. Oh! I had it. Ah! There we go. I love that fucking... the Godbirds theme from Dragon Quest III. Alright, so same dungeon, but there's no boss and different treasure chests. And it's in color. A Tyrannosaurus and Mucho Machos, and different enemies. Whippity whap. You know what else is wonderful about coming back to record this is I'm done with Suikoden 5, so I don't have to have the settings go back and forth between the two.
Yep.
Yay.
Because Suikoden 5 did not run in widescreen. I could force it to widescreen, but it would have been stretched. Whereas Dragon Quest VIII has an anamorphic 16:9 mode. But yeah, one of these days I'll stream this game, and I'll play that mod where it's HD without all the issues that I ran into. That'll be fantastic. Or we can just get a PC version, right, Square Enix?
Yeah.
A mini medal! A miniature medallion! A minimalistic medallion artisanal piece! A fucking coin! A damn dime! A petty penny! Oh, goddamn! Oh, wow. Snap.
Bless you.
Thank you. I was just thinking back when I sneeze. Like, I know EB is gonna say bless you. Like my dad would never sneeze just once. It'd be at least 4 times. Every time he sneezed, at least 4 times in a row. I don't know if he just had a particularly strong reflex there. But he would sneeze, like, basically 4 to 10 times in a row. And they'd be loud. Like, you could probably hear him a block away, you know? I remember one time, he sneezes, my mom goes, bless you. He sneezes again, my mom goes, bless you. He sneezes again, my mom goes, bless you. He sneezes a 4th time, she goes, bless you. And then he looks at her like, will you stop? And he sneezes again, she doesn't say anything, and then that was the last sneeze. And my mom goes, do you really think that me saying bless you made you sneeze again? And he had this look on his face like, yeah, kinda. Did you say something, EB? Because I heard the mic go on and then off.
No, I keep raising it when to mute it, and I hit it, so
Oh,
I
okay.
must have briefly unmuted it.
Okay. Because you don't have that thing that Amethyst has, because she has like sort of almost the same setup where she flips the mic upwards. You know, like, because I have a mic like that here, and I don't use it though. But every time she flips it up, it turns off. But like on her stream, you actually hear this little voice go, mic off. And then when she flips it down, mic on.
Yeah, so isn't nearly fancy enough to do that.
It works for her stream. That way, like, when she suddenly is not heard, you know it's because she turned the mic off. Whippity whap. Fuck out of here. Big bitch. Nope, monster team. What am I doing here? The Horrible Geese. I love that I named the monster team the Horrible Geese. I'm just big fan of that name. Wait, don't I have 2 teams? What did I name the other one? Hold on, let me look. I forgot. Because we had the Horrible Geese, and then we had another one. Gonzo Shitcock PhD. Oh, Wayne must have been in the chat when I did that.
I think so.
Yeah, it usually is. It all comes back to Gonzo Shitcock.
I mean, look. Just imagine being that guy that's a regular caller for a brief period of time to the Howard Stern show. And you're like saying your name is Gonzo Shitcock. And it was always funny just to hear Howard, I don't know, okay, Gonzo Shitcock is on the phone. Eric the actor would be like, "This guy's been harassing me, and as Gonzo Stern," and he'd be like, "No, that's somebody else. I'm Gonzo Shitcock." He has a Twitter too. I followed him, but all he talks about is sports, so it's boring. Like, I really don't need to hear your opinion about whatever college basketball game is playing.
Or
Very dull. He sounded like a dull guy because he had that plodding, monotonous voice. It was just funny that he would call in his Gonzo Shitcock and, you know, be like, "Yeah, I'm a little concerned because I heard that Eric the actor is trying to cancel Christmas in 3 cities." Oh shit! All right, we save it. All right, what do we got? We got Metal Slash. You're probably best to just attack. Definitely this Twin Dragon Slash. And I think I would go with Needle Shot. Here, I'll save it here, actually. As long as at least one of them stays, I'm happy. Here, he's sticking around. All right. One. All right. Nope, not today. 3. Actually, doesn't Yankees have an all or nothing attack? Let's see. I thought he had something like Hatchet Man or... Oh, Executioner's the upgraded version. Okay. Alright, save it. Come on. Here we go. Okay. Nope. That's 4. That's 5. Damn. At this point, since he only has, I think, 2 health left, I'll probably just go for regular attacks instead of instant kills. Which I'll do multi-shot. That might help me. Alright, he's sticking around. That's 6. Hey, that's hella XP is what that is. You know you're a high level when you kill a liquid metal slime and you do not. Nobody levels up. Alright, I'm assuming the treasures are in the same place. Stone Golems and a Grim Rider. He doesn't look particularly grim to me.
no, he's riding.
He's riding Grim? That's the horse's name?
Yes.
It's that yellow dog from the Sunday Funnies. Except behind every successful dog is a tired old lady with a poopy scooper. Whack. Good night, sleep tight, you white. 68. That's it's almost nice.
That's it. It's just mildly pleasant.
Mildly pleasant. Well, 68 is Blow Me and I Owe You one, I think. And George Carlin used to say a 71 is a 69 with 2 fingers up your asshole. I can say that because we're 14 minutes into the video. The most disgusting variation of... I won't even repeat it, but I'll just say that the most disgusting variation of a 69 that I ever heard of came from Bob Saget.
That makes sense.
you've ever seen his act, you know he's gross. Hilarious, but gross.
A lot different than his Full House dick.
It's weird that they cast him for that because he had the reputation of being like the most blue comic there was at the time, and they're like, "Hey, we want you to play the lame dad on this like family show, and your whole character is just obsessed with cleaning."
Maybe that was funny.
Yeah,
He would do that.
I think what it was he probably said, "Why the hell would I do that?" And they were probably like, "Well, because we'll pay you a stupid amount of money."
What's wrong?
You get to work with Stamos. He's a big star. Yeah.
Now Stamos is doing the Beach Boys.
Well, you know he was a fan. He used to wedge Beach Boys references onto that show constantly. That's like Trey Parker drumming with Rush, you know?
Yeah.
I saw that South Park concert on YouTube, and I was just like, look at all these people that are gonna get COVID. Mostly I wanted to see Rush. Open her up. Boop-a-doo. A mini medal. There's actually one more treasure listed here, an orichalcum. It's probably... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yes, I know it's empty. Just walk away. It's probably where the egg was in the other world. Let's see. Alright. 2 lefts. Mucho machos. Mucha-cha-cha. Mucha-cha-cha. I can't hear that song without thinking about Beavis jerking off. Those are the 2 boys that have been whacking off in my camper. Boy, I never saw 2 boys do so much whacking. It's like a couple of dying old spider monkeys. Now, when the FBI starts taking him away for questioning, since he knows Beavis and Butthead, and he's like, wait a minute, why are you taking me away? They're the ones who are whacking.
Whacking is trying a federal offense.
Well, in a man's camper. You know. Say, Chief, aren't those the 2 kids that have been whacking off in that guy's camper?
Don't, it's a preposition.
Yeah, don't. Like, Bork, you're a federal investigator. Never end a sentence with a preposition. I think it was that's the guy whose camper they were whacking in. Because in is a preposition.
Yeah.
We don't need to go there because you can't actually reach the chest from there.
Robert Stack, like, is this movie all about cavity searches?
Hearing that, I never knew that until kind of recent-ish. Robert Stack only had the bits of script that related to his character, and he's like, goes up to Mike Judge. So, this film is about cavity searches. With a smile on his face, you know, because it's funny.
Yeah.
Killer croakers. I can see Barrel seeing these things and being like, oh, they're so cute, and then they turn around and like, oh, I don't like that. That actually worked out, that she missed one of them. Because they're kind of benign in the frog form. Good night. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, no. Yeah, so the only bad thing about Jessica's, her ability, her healing abilities, you can't use it outside of battle. But it's definitely worth maxing out the sex appeal to get that ability. It's so good.
Talking to somebody about those books I read. I had
The
one of those out of...
Mercedes Lackey ones?
Yeah, I had kind of a surreal moment where I was like... She introduced a lot of stuff in one of her books called Brightly Burning that they never actually went back to and addressed. Maybe she's trying to move on from that book because the guy was in love with his horse.
Oh. Alright,
To be fair...
8's level 40. Let's see. I think we can only put it into fisticuffs, really. I mean...
It's like, not actually a horse, it's a guardian spirit that can directly communicate with humans and stuff, but it's still horse-shaped.
Yeah, well, it's sort of like Supergirl and Comet, or like
Yeah.
8 in Medea, because she's cursed to be a force. So 8 learns basic unarmed combat techniques, just power when unarmed goes up, whatever. It'd be interesting to do a challenge run of this one day, like all 4 being unarmed.
That'd be fun.
Like, she did try to establish that there was nothing... It's not sexual or even necessarily romantic between them, but at the same time they had the soul... The whole, like, soulmate thing going on.
Well, that's like in Tolkien's works, the Maya can shapeshift into pretty much anything they want, right? And you usually don't hear about Maya and human or Maya and elf pairings, but it did happen between Melian and one of the elves, and that's the that was Luthien's parents, and I'm just thinking, like, all right, well, Melian was sort of like the same sort of like type of Maya that like Gandalf was, so she appeared as a person, but like they were like in the same time period there were like eagles and balrogs, and Sauron would sometimes just be a bat. or a wolf. So it's just like, it's weird, right? Oh, I think I need to use magic here.
Basically. Although it is established that the horses are called companions, and what makes a person a herald is one of these companions will choose them for life, and that marks them as having like the special characteristics needed to be one.
So it's like the Riders of Rohan, really.
So, but they eventually established that although the original companions were born, nowadays half of them are like reincarnated heralds, and some of them can reincarnate back into being heralds if they want. So they can go back and forth between being human and horses as long as they're willing to die.
Depends on whether they're tops or bottoms.
Indeed.
Or even switch.
Also, only the companions remember that part. Once they turn back into heralds, they forget.
The 500 companions of Ysgramir? Wait, that's Elder Scrolls. I love the companions in Skyrim, because they're like, yes, we're like the 500 companions of Ysgramir. How many are you? About 20. It would have been cool if they had companions in more than one city, and there like was a lot of them. I guess they were diminishing too. Damn, that was a lot of damn. Oh, he was powered up. You know what? Get in, do hustle dance. It's a free heal. When Sylvando did it, there was less jiggling involved.
It's physically.
Yeah. And he was like, but you don't know, I was helicoptering, honey. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. I definitely missed that other treasure, but let me get the 2 that are around here. Which way? I'll go this way first. It doesn't matter which way I go first. There's no boss here. Whoa. Grim Riders. He had a boner. Hold on to that for me. Am I going up this? Yes, I am. Okay. Definitely less confusing to navigate when it's in full color. Grim Riders and Bloody Hands. I think I don't have a lot of patience for this. I can do this. Talk to the hand. Good night. That crit was so unnecessary. So unnecessary.
And someone else is here.
Hey, Wayne.
We just talked about you earlier because you saw Gonzo's TikTok.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies, men's, and envy friends. Y'all good?
It's a... I was like, oh, it's been a while since I've recorded this. You know, there's one thing after another, and I was like, oh, one of my monster teams is called Horrible Geese. What was the other one called? And I looked up, it was like Gonzo Shitcock PhD, and I was like, yeah, Wayne was definitely in the chat when I put that.
I just got back from the funeral home.
Zombie Gladiators. How did that go?
Relatively smooth, albeit it's going to be about 10 days before any cremation because backlog.
Oh. You don't hear that too often. Well, I guess you're in a city, though.
Yeah. And they got my the date of death wrong, too.
Well, does that really matter?
In a way, it has to be exact because it's a legal document.
Oh, because they draft the death certificate?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And the doctor fucked up.
Well, it seems like that's the theme, right? The doctor's fucking up.
That's been the theme for the past 2 weeks. By the way, fuck 23.
Wait, fuck what? Wait, you're cutting out a little. Like, you were very clear when you came on, and now you're, like, kind of low and cutting out.
Oh, I say fuck 2023.
Well, it's been the longest decade of my life.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you lost someone, I've lost 2 people in my life.
Yep. Not to mention that just the other day was the anniversary of my dad's death.
Jesus.
High rollers.
And it's 2 weeks shy of the 10-year anniversary of my mom's death.
Yep. Everything seems to happen in December and January, right? You know what sucks is that I'm always reminded specifically of the anniversary of when my dad died because Facebook gives me a memory of the lunar eclipse. I had taken pictures of the lunar eclipse. That, like, you know, it was the same night. It, like, technically he died the next day because it was after midnight, you know? But yeah, I remember showing him the pictures and everything, you know? And then a few hours later, he was gone. So it's just, that's a reminder that always happens. Alright, so I know for a fact I missed a treasure, but we'll worry about that on the way down. Or maybe I'll just evac out and... Oh, that's annoying. Alright, maybe do zap, because it hits everything. And then, wait, don't you have something that hits everybody, like parallax or something? No. Axis of Evil hits a group. Alright. And she could do kaboom. Alright. Although her regular attack hits everything, so... Oh, wow, they all resist magic. That sucks. Except for the hands. They might not resist Zap. Zap usually goes through resistances. That's not gonna work. He is immune to curses. Yeah, it does go through resistances, but it definitely doesn't hurt those demon guys all that much. See, I'm at 31 minutes here, and I'd normally end the video, but I'd like to clear this place out. I couldn't hear a word you just said. Wayne? Oh, you're muted.
I said, cut the hole!
Jesus. So I'll make this episode a little extra long so that I could clear this place out. Because there's still 3 more chests.
I'm also cooking myself some breakfast because, yeah, and I don't want to make too much noise in the background, too.
No. Oh, come off of it. Always gotta be the biggest fucking group of enemies possible. Talk to the hand. I got clapped.
At least you didn't get the clap.
Somebody had to say it. $69.
Nice.
Good night. Nice. Alright, that finished them. At least I'm getting a shit ton of experience in here. Alright, so this is the one that's a dead end with the chest. Oh no, this goes back up to where the egg was. You can see the other chest there. But I think, because there's an extra chest in this version of the dungeon, so it's probably where the egg was. That's my thought, at least. So I'm guessing this is... Oh, there's nothing here. I really thought that... Where the fuck? Alright, I know of 2 chests, but I have 3 treasures on here. A gold nugget, a dragon dung, and an orichalcum.
A dragon dong?
Dung. Like poop.
Ah. Okay.
Still funny, just different kind of funny.
Hey, I thought it was like a waiter, but it's like poop.
Oh, what's that poop?
Poop, he said, yes! Yes, yes, poop. Poop. I'm just gonna start running just because I'm trying to end this. Well, let's face it, I'm way high leveled anyway. And the next time I record, we're definitely gonna take a look around the world map and get a whole bunch of different things that I couldn't get before because we have the ability to fly. If they don't notice me, then they won't notice me going in the other direction. Alright, so... Shit. Yeah, we want to go on the one that's pointing downwards. Okay. Damn it. Always happens when I'm trying to spin the camera around to see where I am. speed it up a little. I'm out of here. Oh, shit. There we go. South. Alright. It says I'm supposed to go south, but... Oh, the map is weird because I'm facing south, but it's like north on the map. That's confusing. Alright. This way. Oh! Well, I don't think I can get to that. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, this way. Okay. Not all that interested. Alright, so this is at least that other chest that I saw. There's the one that I missed, and then there's one that I'm not really sure about. What is this? Alright, that's Orichalcum, which means that's like the last treasure. So what I'm going to do here is cast Evac. That way we can start from the beginning and not miss anything. Because I definitely... Well, I got the one that's here, so I don't need to worry about that. Unless there's some reason there's a second one somewhere. There's definitely an extra chest in the color version of this dungeon, so I'm trying to make sure that I don't miss it. I don't know where it would be. I thought for sure, since there was one extra chest, that it would be where the boss was. Wow, they didn't let me run so they can all do nothing. They're assessing the situation, but they're not letting me leave. It's like one of those videos. Am I being detained? Am I free to go?
I do not consent to a search.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. These people think they're so fucking clever.
My lawyer friend told me I do not consent to a search.
Flag.
The Articles of Confederation.
That
I'm
flag
a
is old
sovereign
friend.
citizen.
Alright, Oh, you know what? I gotta run.
This is Port of Altitude.
Yes, the gold fringe on the flag means that I don't have to pay my taxes.
And my name in all capitals is a different person than me.
Oh, yeah. That makes me a corporation. I think I went this way, but let me check.
God, I had a longtime friend who was super into that sovereign citizen movement.
It's very popular in your neck of the woods.
Yes, that's what happened with Randy Weaver and all those people in Idaho, Ruby Ridge.
Idaho.
He had it coming.
I believe Ted Kaczynski was a sovereign citizen, or believed in
No,
that
he was more of environmentalist, eco-terrorist type.
Was he? I thought
Yeah.
he was more into the sovereign citizen movement.
No, he believed that we were like killing the planet, and which we are, but
Which, yeah.
you know, but
And he believed in a fascist way that
yeah,
He
he was eco-fascist.
very
eco-fascism.
briefly,
That's it. Here, I didn't go this way.
he like lived as a normal dude very briefly because he was seeing a woman, and then he just went back to being a weirdo in the woods.
Well, if you're gonna be a
Yeah,
weirdo,
well-
the woods is the place to do it, right? Okay.
Or the swamp.
So this is
Yeah.
probably the gold nugget, right? Alright, so where is this dragon dung? I'm missing on dragon poop. You gotta line your clothes with it like Daramaka's poop. Fuck off. So what did I miss? Well, there's nothing to do here except go across. I'll just make sure that I'm not missing some treasure somewhere. Because there's clearly an extra treasure. Because there's a dragon dung somewhere in... I thought it would have been where the boss was. I mean, I got that. So we're at 40 minutes now. I'm not willing to go too much longer, but I'd like to finish this. And here... Alright, don't remember which way I didn't go.
40 minutes? You had a 6-hour video not too long ago.
Oh, that was a supercut. I have a second supercut that I'll be probably putting up tonight. It's not. It's the YouTube version of the same thing, like all the bosses beaten on, all the final bosses rather beaten in 2023. But the YouTube version, it's a lot shorter. It's only about an hour and a half long. I'm not sure which one I already went to, but I think I need to go this way. I played some long-ass games, you know? There it is. Alright. This is gonna be poop. Yep, dragon dung. Alright. I don't know if I can evac here or not. I'll try it. Because I'm technically outside. That did not work. Okay. I could probably zoom, but I just want to get out. Turn the turbo off. Oh, not that. Evac. Because I just want to open up the alchemy pot. I probably could have done it in one of those outside places. Damn. Oh, you can't even do it here? Really? Alright, let me just warp somewhere. You know what? I need to go near Orctus next anyway, so I'll warp to Orctus. It's all consonants. Can I buy a fucking vowel?
Oh,
Here we go. And we got a Scourge Whip, which would normally be very good, except I already have the best whip in the game. And yeah. Okay, so we'll worry about the rest of the recipes after I treasure hunt. So that being said, you know what? Let me go in and do a hard save. That way I have both types of saves. Since the church is like right here. You not be able to find a memory card. This emulator does that shit to me sometimes. There, yeah, there you go. You just have to try again. It did that to me when I was playing. Well, that's a different emulator. No, yeah, it did it to me with Suikoden 5. Or it just would be like,
say that.
yeah, it did it in Xenogears, but that was my fault because I. The way that it works in an emulator is that it makes a save, right? That is the memory card, and it's different memory cards for different games, so you never run out of space. And it bases the name of the file based on what file you loaded into the emulator. So I had loaded an M3U playlist file, so it was just like Xenogears USA.m3u. But when I loaded it as the first disk instead of the playlist, it was looking for disk 1 in the file name, and I couldn't see it. But anyway, guys, we're going to stop right here. I'll see you guys real soon with more Dragon Quest VIII.